Hello, Northwest Hills family. This is your worship director, Justin Jackson, and I am just so blessed today to be able to give you kind of a midweek update and just some encouragement as we go into kind of our third week, sort of wrestling through this whole COVID-19 situation. And I just want to bring you some encouragement, some joy this afternoon as we continue on towards Sunday. We are doing things a little bit differently this Sunday than we have the last couple of weeks. Instead of just doing a little intro video with some resources, Josh is going to bring you a full sermon. There's actually going to be some worship this week that I'm going to be able to do along with my sister-in-law, Ellery Peterson. We're going to be able to bring you a few songs. We're going to record those later this week, and so those will be ready for you by Sunday to kind of just enjoy and be encouraged by and to sing along with. I pray that that would be your heart as Sunday rolls around and we continue with our house churches. For today, I just want to give you some encouragement from the Word as I've been reading this week and just share with you my heart. I'm reading in Joshua, and I was working on kind of a homework assignment, kind of a personal project of mine. Has been analyzing worship songs. So this week I was analyzing one of my favorite songs, Do It Again. The song talks about God's faithfulness, but it has that very first line in the song many of you are familiar with, which says, walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall. And so I've been in Joshua this week, kind of researching where the root of that song came from. And I've been reading from Joshua 6, starting in verse 2, and it says, And the Lord said to Joshua, See, I have given Jericho into your hand, with its king and its mighty men of valor. You shall march around the city, all the men of war going around the city once. Thus shall you do for 6 days. 7 priests shall bear 7 trumpets of ram's horn before the ark. Then on the 7th day you shall march around the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow the trumpets. And when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, when you hear the sound of the trumpet, then all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city will fall down flat, and the people shall go up, everyone straight before him. And I've just been loving that passage today and the rest of this week. Just that signal of God's faithfulness, right? The Israelites had been conquering, going through Canaan, doing exactly as the Lord commanded them, winning several victories, but doing things kind of the way they expected to, right? They were winning battles. Then all of a sudden, the Lord gave them this directive that said, hey, we're going to do things totally, totally differently, and that's going to be for my glory, right? And right now, church, we are going through a season where things are being done very, very differently, right? Our kind of normal lives have been interjected with this strange kind of new way of living. Many of us are quarantined in our homes, and it feels very out of our control. It feels very strange and different. And I just want to remind you that that's an opportunity for the Lord to be glorified in our lives. That's an opportunity for us to give him praise and ultimately to have faith that he's doing wonderful, amazing things, and that we have an opportunity to bless him and to sing praises to him and have joy in him even in this season. I pray that you be finding ways to reach out to one another this week, finding people to call, finding people to FaceTime, whatever you can, interact with people on social media. This is a season where people can get very, very isolated, and we do not want that. Our church is strong together as a body. And so I pray that this week you would find ways to interact with one another, perhaps in ways you never even thought of before. And that's a good thing. Chances for us to be stretched, chances for us to change kind of our normal routine. So I pray that this is an encouragement to you. I pray that you have a great week. God bless you, church. We love you.